Hi, and welcome to Simple IELTS Solutions. My name's Simon. This channel is all about helping you to get the best score possible in the IELTS test. This video is all about IELTS speaking. In this video, I'm going to show you how to not only extend your answer, but to make your answer score better for vocabulary and also to make your answer a little bit more interesting. If you're struggling to find things to say to fill your part 2 answer, keep watching and I'm sure this will give you a lot more ideas. Without further ado, let's get started. So how to extend your answer in IELTS speaking. So this is a part of a question that we're going to use as an example or as if it's a part 2 question. So describe an activity that you did at the weekend. Yes, with a part 2 question, there will be bullet points as well to help you, which is a good idea to try to cover these because it gives you more to speak about. But I just want to illustrate a couple of things to you to help you to make a better answer next time. So this is a typical answer that I hear from some of my students quite regularly, and it's as if we're answering that question, what did you do at the weekend? I will tell you about a bike ride that I went on at the weekend. On Saturday it was hot. My wife and I set out on our bike ride over the cliffs of Sussex. We both were riding mountain bikes with gears, which made climbing the hills much easier. We were tired when we reached the river. We sat down and had a picnic right next to the water. Okay, how was that? Was it good? Was it bad? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. So, my answer was okay. It was pretty good, pretty fluent. So it flowed quite well and there was some details in there. But what is missing? What things are missing from this answer? What would make it more interesting and what would make it score better for lexical resource for vocabulary? Well, the answer is there aren't many adjectives and adverbs. There's a couple of adjectives, like hot and tired, but there aren't many more. So there's lots of nouns, but the nouns aren't described. And I think this is an excellent way to extend this answer to make the answer more interesting if we add a load of adjectives and some adverbs. So now I'm going to give you the answer again, but this time I'm going to add lots of adjectives and see how much more interesting and how much more engaging this answer is, and hopefully it will score a lot better for lexical resource for vocabulary. I will tell you about a fantastic bike ride that I went on at the weekend. On Saturday it was hot and sunny. My wife and I set out on our epic bike ride over the white cliffs of Sussex. We both were riding fairly new mountain bikes with many gears, which made climbing the steep hills much easier. Nevertheless, we were exhausted and tired when we reached the river. Thankfully, we sat down and had a delicious picnic right next to the water. So I've highlighted the adjectives and adverbs there for you, but I think you'll agree with me that it makes the answer a lot more interesting, but also it's going to allow the examiner to give me a much better mark for vocabulary. And it gives you more to talk about if you describe the nouns. So in epic bike ride, it's not just a bike ride, or the white cliffs, exhausted, tired. It was hot and sunny. The hills weren't just hills, they were steep hills. So make sure to include adjectives if you want to extend your answer. And if you're a more advanced student, then include adverbs as well, because this is going to make your answer much, much better. And often with part 2, students will tell me a story like above, like the first one that I gave you, but they won't be describing what is happening. And then they'll run out of things to say. If you don't want this to happen, you can actually talk about less things but in more detail if you use adjectives and adverbs. And if you don't know what some of these adverbs and adjectives are, then I've explained them at the bottom for you. So pause the video and you can have a look through those. Well, there we have it. That's how you can extend your answer. There are other ways to extend your answer, but this is a great way to extend a IELTS Speaking Part 2 answer. Don't forget to hit that like button and also share this video with anyone else you think it would help. And if you want more help with your IELTS speaking, then check out this video here, and I will see you again here very, very soon. Good luck with your English and good luck with your IELTS. Bye-bye.